Hi, I'm Al Cresta, and by now you've already heard about the tragic slaughter of Christians at Bible study in Charleston, South Carolina, and you've probably seen the forgiveness offered by survivors of the victims. It put me in mind of Justice Kennedy's statement from Planned Parenthood v. Casey back in 1992. It reads like this: "At the heart of liberty is the right to define one's own concept of existence, of meaning, of the universe, and of the mystery of human life." So this is called the mystery of human life passage, and it's often mocked by jurists. However, it's a very good summary of the way most Americans think about social philosophy and public morality. It's the American way of life. Everybody gets to define their own concept of the universe, their own concept of morality. And so Dylann Roof did that very thing. He has a philosophy. He put it forth on his website. He's written a political manifesto. And of course, people don't like it. Well, why not? It is the philosophy of life that governs most Americans. Ah, you say, wait a minute. No, the key thing is he used violence and we don't use violence. Well, who says? I mean, the use of violence in public life and who has the monopoly on violence goes all the way back to Plato. It's been argued about by John Paul II, by Nietzsche, by Foucault, and by Dylann Roof. Why is the government the only one that has a monopoly on violence? It isn't that you can argue that there's some universal standard of morality that tells us that what Dylann Roof did was wrong. It's simply that we don't like what he did, and we can impose our way of life on him. That's what it's come down to in America. We really don't believe in universal standards of morality. We no longer believe that truth prevails over power. The argument has now come down to who gets to exercise power. So good for Dylann Roof. He shows us what America really believes about morality. And good for the Christians who died in that Bible study and who exercised forgiveness towards Dylann Roof. They showed us that there is a way of life beyond what Justice Kennedy thought. The world is schizophrenic. It loves the fruits of Christianity, forgiveness, kindness, but it doesn't like the roots of Christianity, the existence of God and the law of love that Jesus brings us. It's only beginning to hit public consciousness that people really believe that the meaning of human life is simply up for grabs, that Machiavelli, Nietzsche, Foucault, and Dylann Roof represent a bona fide point of view. The real issue is, do we believe in truth that people can be persuaded of, or do we believe in power that must be imposed in order to keep us all in line? In short, we're going to be governed by cops or conscience. I'm Al Cresta. It's always good to hear from you.